Guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Easter Sunday, it's the afternoon. I'm fine, nothing's going to upset me. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 4:20 p.m.
Happy Easter everybody. You know, times are tough and we need to all stick together. We don't need any haters hating. Not here we don't. I don't want any haters on me. If you want to hate, turn your hate into money and give it to the poor. Simple as that. Not interested, just ignoring it. Why do I say that? Because I took Max out for a walk. You know, obviously you're going to get some people that are drunk, they're under the influence of drugs when they're driving, and they've had a bit too much to drink, or they've just smoked too many spliffs. They're running around driving in a car shouting abuse out of car windows, which isn't normal behaviour for an adult, is it, to shout abuse at members of the public when you're walking down the road. That's what's just happened to me. I mean, I'm 54, I'm older than them, they should respect their elders. Running around shouting crap out of car windows is childish. It's what a kid does, doesn't it? Just shout out of a car window. What a prat. White BMW going down the side of my flat. Like a big baby. Grow up, will you? Grow up. They can't get out of the car and do it. They've got to shout it out the window because they're a bloody chicken, that's why. Right. So I went out for a walk with Max later than usual, getting on for 2:15, 20 past 2. Took Max out for a walk out of the flats. Went onto the field. The guy with the beanie hat and the boxer dog, the brown and white boxer dog that looks like my father Derek when he was a bit younger in his beanie hat, he was sat on a bench. Then a guy with grey hair and what looked like a border collie, because my mum and dad and I had a border collie called Shep. So this older guy with grey hair had a dog that looked like Shep. So the guy with the boxer dog and the guy that had Shep started talking to each other. My mum accidentally called me Derek yesterday, and you know what I've said about my dad. He used to beat my mum and he sexually abused me. So she called me Derek just before the takeaway guy came to the door with the takeaway. She'd called me Derek. Now she did that at Victoria Road as well, and I used to get abused in the streets and in shops after she'd done that. So it started again. She's called me Derek, and now I'm getting bullied again outside when I hadn't for a long time started to get bullied again. So I walked around the field, right? There's kids in the playground, there's people walking their dogs. I'm just minding my own business. A car with AG number plate with a Chinese family, well, half white and half Chinese, get out of a car with AG, which is parked next to a taxi with Royal on it. The taxi's got something Royal on it. This Chinese and white family get out of a car, and the car parks really close near my legs as I'm walking down the path, and the number plate is AG. Put H on it, it's Hag, isn't it? I carried on to the field, I walked around it, there was lots of boats on the field. I've been stuck indoors most of Easter weekend, and there's blonde women hanging off of boats. I don't know any blonde women apart from Kim in the co-op, and she's a lady that we chat to. We're both single women and we're looking for blokes to go out with. Me and Kim are both single. I saw Kim this morning talking to a man by the co-op, and she had her back turned and her long black blonde hair down her back. I've just been into the co-op. I've got myself 6 soft wholemeal rolls. Maynard's Bassett's Jelly Babies, Aero Peppermint Cookies, a Capri Sun orange drink, some bugles, because I do like my bugles. I've got some thin sliced chicken to go in the rolls with some coleslaw. We've got some Nescafe 3-in-1 original coffee. I've got the Sun on Sunday newspaper, which is unusual to be able to get the Sun newspaper this late in the afternoon. We've got I'm Going to Smash It on Tour, Tragic Paul, Upbeat Day Before Death. Tragic S Club 7 star Paul Catamol told a fan hours before his death of his excitement about touring again, vowing I'm going to smash it. The 46-year-old singer was found dead at his home in Walsall, Wareham, Dorset, the following day. And the full story is page 4 and 5 of The Sun. That was tragic. Very, very tragic. These things happen. That's why you've got to make the most of life while you're on this planet, and harassment and bullying is unnecessary. I mean, I don't know why they just don't go and find something else to do. I think that should be an offence, don't you? Shouting abuse out of car windows at people, you know, because they're in a car, they're shouting derogatory names at somebody, and you can't approach them because they drive off in the car and stick their fingers up, don't they, and think it's funny. We've got Fabulous magazine, Could TikTok Save Your Sex Life? So I'm going to have a read of the newspaper later on. I've also got Hello magazine, the Hello magazine. Royal Triumph, Hello joins the King and Queen Consort on their historic trip to Germany. And we've got Strictly star Neil Jones and China Mills. We're getting married and expecting a baby. This is dated the 10th of April. That's the front of Hello magazine. Neil Jones is ginger with a beard, and he's got a very nice, beautiful, dark-skinned girlfriend, and they're obviously going to get married and they're expecting a baby. Right? DJ Cuppy's in here. It's a nice dress, isn't it? Nice pink hair. My mum said to me yesterday that she liked me, Ginestra, with pink hair the best. Pink hair. So everything my mum said to me yesterday, she said, men go for redheads. Ever since, every word my mother's spoken, the day afterwards today, I've been ignored. People have turned their back on me. I've had abuse shouted out of a car window. All after my mum has said, men like redheads, and you look best, Ginestra, with pink hair. Pink. And there we are. China. Neil Jones and China. No wonder people don't want me to go outside and get newspapers. And when years ago, I wondered why people used to go for my TV set. On 2 occasions, my television set had been smashed to pieces and broken and destroyed. It was like somebody didn't want me to see what was on the television. So several years ago, there were incidents where persons attacked my TV set, threw it and smashed it, because they didn't want me to see what was on the TV. Why? Why would they do that? Why would they break my TV set? And now look, my mum's given me food to stay indoors because they don't want me to read magazines and newspapers. Why? It's ridiculous. I'm going to find out eventually what's going on anyway. aren't I? Star finds model's messages on David phone, confronts Love Isle fella over suspected tryst. David. Love Island winners Ekin Su Kulkuluglu, sorry if I said that wrong, and David Saclimenti had a furious bust-up after she found messages on his mobile phone from two models. Right, gonna have a good scrutiny of these magazines and the newspaper and read them. I've also got some toasting waffles to go with my breakfast tomorrow. I haven't got bananas, I've got myself some waffles. So I didn't go in the Co-op this morning, I've gone in there this afternoon, late afternoon. Lo and behold, whenever he's got his kids upstairs, I get bullied as well. Like outside wants me to get angry and upset, but he's taken his kids out this afternoon and I'm stuck indoors. Me, myself and I with my dog. I also got a scratch card, a cash word doubler, £3, and I'll scratch this off while Alexa, puzzler.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Puzzler. Would you like to play your daily crossword or hear the high scores?
Daily crossword.
I'll hand over to Alexa for the first clue. Happy puzzling.
Lightful. There are 4 letters.
Alexa, mist.
Incredible.
Clutter. First letter, M. It has 4
Alexa,
letters.
Alexa, mess.
Time for the next question.
Frog's eggs. First letter, S. 5 letters.
Alexa, spawn.
Nice one. You're 50% complete.
Break into pieces. S. Blank. A. Blank blank. There's 5 letters.
Alexa, smash.
Next clue.
Large sailing vessel. Blank. H. Blank blank. 4-letter word.
Alexa, yacht.
Wrong. Sorry.
Yacht is not a correct answer.
Let me just
For
see.
better recognition, spell out 1 letter at a time. Like this.
Alexa,
P.
Alexa, ship.
Superb. Here's the final clue.
Quick cut. Blank. N. Blank. P. It has 4 letters.
Alexa, snip.
Amazing. That's all the answers.
You did it in 1 minute, 41 seconds. This was your 12th fastest time for daily crosswords.
Main menu. Would you like to hear the high scores, open shop, or exit game?
High scores.
Would you like to hear the high scores, open shop, or exit game?
High scores.
Would you like to hear the daily or premium high scores?
Daily.
You're currently 1,468th on the daily high scores, with a time of 1 minute, 4 seconds, 243 milliseconds. You are 0 seconds behind your nearest rival, ferociously amused Chihuahua. Would you like to hear the daily high scores again?
No.
Main menu. Would you like to hear the high scores, open shop, or exit game?
Exit game.
See you again soon.
Bye.
Check out the highest rated voice games. Just say Open Yak Yak Games.
Right, so I'm just halfway through this Scrabble scratch card at the moment. I don't let things get to me anymore. Life is far too short, and harassment and bullying is just babyish and childish. I mean, they were probably stoned on weed, the guys that shouted crap out the window. And I feel sorry for people like that. You know, I've got better things to do with my time, and if they put their time and energy into doing things that were good for people, then, you know, it's better than being a stupid cunt, isn't it? Because that's what they're being, stupid cunts. Nobody respects a stupid cunt. Nobody respects a drug addict or an alcoholic or a couple of loonies being stupid. So I fail to understand what pleases small minds, isn't it? Really, picking on people, picking on women, disabled, and people that can't defend themselves. I mean, it's if they did that to a 6'7" bloke, they'd run like mad. They're just cowards. Bullies are cowards. That's what they are. And they always will be. They only pick on people that can't defend themselves because they'd run a mile. If someone did stick up to them, they'd run a mile. And remember that you can trace someone from a car number plate. Remember that next time you want to blaspheme out of a car window. Remember that you can be traced by your car number plate. So you're really stupid. Thick as well as a coward. I mean, it's something a baby would do, a child, to get attention. Perhaps they wanted a bit of attention. You know, babies needing a dummy or milk or something. I have no respect for people like that. No respect at all. Sad. Sad. So I'm just going to I don't think I've won anything on this card, but I've got 2 words, and the 2 words I've got so far is borrow and ask. So borrow and ask. So you need to get 3 words to win £3, and I need an L. So what have we got? We have an F. An F. An F. Just checking. So we did have a W, but no T. There's no T, is there? No T and no E. So we had an A and an I. It's worth double checking. Right, no, I've not won anything on this at all. I needed an L, so give me a J. Oh dear. Right, so I'm happy with that. I've got 2 scratch cards where I've won £3, which is £6. This one I didn't win on. I like Scrabble because even though you don't win any money, it's fun scratching and seeing the words on the card as well. Broadcast, lamb, lapse, service. I'm perfectly fine. It's just some people need to have a bit of entertainment. I've been sat in my flat quiet, so if they yell abuse at me, they think it's going to start me off, and it's really ridiculous and silly and spiteful. So I'm gonna get on with the rest of my day. I mean, when he comes home upstairs with his children, I'm gonna remain what I normally am, is quiet in my flat listening to the TV set. I don't go around shouting and yelling and being abusive to people because someone's attacked me, and that is attacking you verbally, and they should be punished for it. And I believe what goes around comes around. If they're going around fucking stoned and being stupid, it's not going to end very well, is it? It's childish. I mean, you know, we're all adults, and if we see someone that's a bit overweight, that's a bit different, we might inside say to ourselves, that person looks a bit funny or a bit strange, but we don't yell out abuse. Adult people with any sense don't yell out abuse because they know what it feels like when that's done to them. If I went down the street for everyone I saw that had something wrong with them or anybody else did and yelled it out, we'd all be attacked. And that's the truth. So, you know, some cunt thinks it's okay and acceptable to do it to me. Well, it's not. But you will be ignored because you're an attention seeker, whoever you are. And, you know, if I've got a problem with someone, I'll say it to their face, not behind their back, you coward. See you later.